Seasonality is a very important and yet so simple tool that is effective in the market and that helps you to actually make a lot of money by following simple seasonality patterns. For instance, if you had followed the seasonality in July, you would have been on the right side of the trade because it was in fact indicating that July could be a positive month as far as bulls are concerned, and that is exactly what happened in the month of July. The Nifty posted its best July since 2009. The Nifty Bank also posted its second straight monthly gain, more than 1% that it advanced for the entire month, while the Nifty Midcap as well as the Small Cap Index also gained for a second straight month. For the Midcap Index, it was the best July since 2016, but for the Nifty Small Cap Index, it was the best July that we had since 2005. Not only the benchmark indices, but a lot of sectoral plays also follow seasonality patterns. For example, Nifty IT posted the best July that we had since 2009, and the Nifty Pharma Index also posted the best July in history. And all of this was indicative, if you had looked at in the early part of July, how the seasonality for the month actually pans out. And that is exactly what we are going to do today as well. So if you have a look at the August seasonality pattern, well, first and foremost, it is not in favor of the bulls as far as the historical averages are concerned. Because if you have a look at the market performance, the Nifty in the last 5 years on an average has declined about 1% in the month of August, while the Nifty Bank has declined about 2.2% during the same time. When it comes to the broader market indices, the Nifty Midcap Index has slightly outperformed with a positive 0.5% gain for that particular period, while the Small Cap Index has declined about 1.5%. So all in all, if you have a look at the broader indices or the benchmark indices that trade in India, they actually decline in the month of August on an average basis. That is in the last 5 years that I am referring to. Also moving on to some sectoral outperformers and underperformers which could be in focus due to the August seasonality pattern. Nifty Pharma Index has given you positive return of more than 2.5% in the last 5 years, while you have the PSU Banking Index as well as the Infra Index that has declined about 2.5 to 3% each in the month of August in the last 5 years. As far as stock specific action is concerned, you have Adani Transmission that has gained about 13% on an average. You have Trend which has given you double-digit return on an average basis, and then you have Kansai Nerolac along with Page Industries which has risen as much as 7% each during this time period. Lastly, you have Emphasis which has given you positive return of about 4%. Remember, these are the stocks that I'm referring to which have gained in each of the last 5 times in the month of August. On the flip side, the stock losers that have declined in each of the last 5 years in the month of August, you have the big names like Shriram Transport minus 4%, Godrej Industries about 5% decline for that one, and you have Motherson Sumi also 7% decline for that one. But to top it all, you have Vodafone Idea which has declined 11% for the entire month of August in each of the last 5 years.